paperwork. Yes, ma'am, you had a question for Sylvia.
Yes, I was very close with my grandmother, Sylvia, and since she passed, we've had a lot of new members to the family, a sister-in-law, nephew, and my boyfriend. I'm just wondering if she sees them, if she's around when things happen.
I know this is a common name, but who was Mary?
I can't think of a Mary.
Check and see if it's a relative.
Yeah, because for some reason she says she comes with Mary.
Okay.
Now, this is not the Blessed Mother, it's a family member, Marie or Mary.
Okay.
Yeah, but she does come around, and she does, now she does follow you around.
I thought so.
But that's entirely different. See, that's a family member.
All right, let me get this lady over here. Yes, ma'am, you had a question for Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia.
And I gotta take a little break. We'll be back.
If and when my son meets his biological father, will the meeting go okay?
No. Well, it's not going to go bad, but the biological father is just sort of non-committal.
Hi, Sylvia. My father died of a massive heart attack. We were wondering if he knew, though, that his heart was bad, and also, is he still around any of us in our family?
He did know his heart was bad because the last 6 months of his life, he really couldn't get his breath that well. But he was stubborn, and he wouldn't go see anybody about it. Yeah, but what you asked me was, does he come around? Yeah, he comes around. And what I've seen lately is an awful lot of spirits are driving in cars with people. That's what he does. He's in a vehicle.
When I was 2 years old, I said to my mother, I used to be grandma. And I pointed to a picture of her great-grandmother.
Yeah, and you were.
And apparently, this woman, according to her husband, did something really, really horrible. And he told my grandfather, and he made him promise to never tell another living soul, and he took it to the grave with him. And I've always wondered
what... Well, she ran off with somebody else, and in those days, that was a...
She ran over somebody?
No, ran off with someone.
Because
Grandma had a friend.
Okay.
An affair.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, you had a question for Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia. I wanted to know if someone who's very close to me right now is going to be leaving me in a month, and if so, is it worth me waiting?
Is it worth you what?
Waiting.
Waiting? Don't answer. How old are you?
19.
You ain't waiting for nobody. Kick homeboy to the curb. I'm sorry. What I'm saying.
No, wait. Yeah,
Wait.
Wait.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because, good people are hard to find.
Well, that's maybe true.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll back off. There you go. Take her advice, don't take mine. I'm not the psychic. I just make fun. Sorry, well, my next...
Hi, Sylvia. It's wonderful to meet you. I'm nervous, so I'm dealing with medical problems for 2 years. And I just want to know if I'll ever be able to beat it. And that if the situation at home is causing it, the healing process to stop.
Yes, honey. You know, I've said this at lectures, I've said this on Montel's show, is people make us sick.
It's been a real hard road.
I know, but I get out of the situation. You'll get better, I promise
I could be cured.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am, you had a question for Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia. My mom was very close to her grandmother. It was almost like her mother. And right before she passed away, she said she would come back as a ladybug. And on almost every holiday, we have a ladybug in our room with us. I was just wondering if that was her.
Well, she doesn't come back as a ladybug, but what she does is make a ladybug come back.
She sends them to
Sends them. You know, like a friend of mine said, I will come and see you every Easter as a dove.
You didn't squash her.
You know, I will come as a dove every Easter, and every Easter they see a dove. But it's not them as a dove. They just send it.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. You had a question for Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia. That's my mom's name, by the way. She just had a major heart attack, and she's having a lot of complications. Natty thinks she might have cancer. Do you think she has cancer?
No.
All right. Thank you very much.
No, she doesn't. No.
Thank you.
Well, people see each other. People don't realize on the other side.
Okay.
Okay, let me get another question. Yes, ma'am, you had a question for Sylvia.
Hello, Sylvia. It's an honor to meet you. Oddly enough, my grandmother did pass this morning, and that's not really what I wanted to ask about. I'm going through a divorce, and I was wondering if I'm making all the right decisions for my children and myself.
Yeah, and in fact, it's funny because your grandmother's for it.
Okay. Which is
because she didn't like him.
No.
Did you know that?
Neither do I. No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she didn't. No, she thought you deserved better, so it's a good thing.
So I'm making all the right decisions.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You had a question for Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia. My husband and my son both have some medical problems this year. Will they both get better?
Yeah, actually, your husband gets better first, and then your son follows right after.
Thank you.
It's just been a lousy year.
It's been a bad year.
I know it has. Just lousy.
Yes, ma'am. You had a question for Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia. My sister Barbara just passed away September 24th. We didn't find out until October 8th that she was gone.
Oh, God.
I was just wondering if she made it to the other side and who she's with.
Sister passed. My question to you is, are they together? Okay?
Absolutely.
Come around?
Absolutely.
It's been many years, but...
Yeah, when my grandmother passed, my uncle, before she was ever in the ground, passed too. See, some people go together. It's kind of like a, you know, let's link pinkies and go together. Yeah.
Yes, sir. You had a question for Sylvia.
Hey, Sylvia, it's really great to meet you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. My grandmother passed away 5 years ago, and I was really close with her. I just want to know if she's around me at all, if she's watching over me.
Yeah, she creates a tapping noise.
In my house?
Yeah. She'll create a tapping noise. She also, which is not that common, but common enough, she sends birds around you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Right here in the block. You have a
Hi,
question.
Sylvia. I was just wondering, is my father leading me in the right direction with my love life?
Yes.
Will it get better?
Yeah, he is.
Yes?
Yeah, because he always was very practical, you know, and always felt he knew the best anyway. So, yeah, he is.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. With the microphone. You had a question for Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia. When I was younger, I told my mother that she was pregnant with my brother, and we've always been sort of close, and I was wondering if there's any significance to that.
You just have a tremendous telepathy. I did with my father, even though my father wasn't psychic. I just had a tremendous telepathy with him. You have sort of, you just know what she's going to say. You can finish your sentences.
Do you have any other kind of connections though with your brother now?
When I was younger, when he's, talk baby talk, I was the only one that could really understand him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how about now? How much younger is he than you now?
He's about 7 years younger than I am.
So you get mad when you tell on him and stuff? No. She probably see, he's going to do something wrong on Saturday night.
Yeah.
No, you didn't do that. So all right. Are you guys close? You and your brother?
Are
you and your brother close?
At times, yeah.
They will when they get older. They're in that sibling rivalry period now.
Yes, ma'am. Back there, you had a question for Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia. I was wondering if you could tell me if my father died of natural causes.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Yeah, he had circulatory problems, and he also had kidney problems.